Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, how you doing?
Hey, fine.
Fine?
Fine?
Are you fine? I don't know. I'm feeling a
bit frustrating.
A little frustrating.
Yeah.
But so what do you think of? You were doing a count of the game, and you were showing us what the score was.
The score is
how bad was it?
Point,
would you walk us through a count again that you had? Because you were doing that whole count, and I didn't realize the stream was down.
Okay.
Everybody.
White has around more than 50 points in the lower side, and white has more than more than 5 points in the right side. So in total, white has more than 55 points on the whole. But on the contrary, black has around 40 points only on the board. It means that white is much better than black at this point. I don't know how to describe the situation. Then if I were black, I will resign.
You would think about resigning here?
Right.
Oh my gosh.
If I were black. And the only hope for black was to kill the whole group of white in the left side. In the left side of the very big dragon.
Right.
But it is absolutely impossible to catch them.
Because they have this eye up here, and they can't win it.
One eye was already clear. One eye was decided because black's corner is very weak.
Right.
Black's corner is not alive yet. So it's truly impossible to play G18. Black is upset. Black is upset at this point because I know Isidor's style of playing. But don't. I want to tell Isidore that you did a good job, and hold on, you don't need to be frustrating because nobody will prevail AlphaGo at this point, so don't worry about that. So Isidore doesn't need to be upset, but nobody can console him. And the next move will be M6. This is very big, right? If black plays here, black can destroy.
White can. Oh, if white doesn't play there, white can destroy.
Right. This is only move, I think. Or if AlphaGo is more active, he will cut before. We really love before we talk
Before he
about
does
it.
any of it.
Right.
This is the sort of thing it probably won't do, because this is it already knows it will win if it doesn't do it. So it doesn't have to.
This is AlphaGo, right?
Right.
AlphaGo doesn't do that.
Right. Why bother? Why not just
Why bother?
Look at that. You are so good. You're so good. You know AlphaGo so well now at this point.
I fell in love with AlphaGo, so I do know how AlphaGo is playing like this. So if he prevails the game, he never play an overplay.
Right.
Like this. Actually, before works very well. But he doesn't need to do that because he knows the game goes very well.
So how long do you think this? This is now all confirmed territory here on the bottom.
It is absolutely confirmed because Q2. Black plays somewhere else like this. Q2 is half cente.
Half cente, right?
Yeah, a half cente means black can play like this, right? White cannot play, or white can play like this. Sadly enough, white can play here. Right now, black has to answer in order to save himself.
Right.
And this is perfectly confirmed. It is impossible to make two eyes within this white's territory.
Can he attack the group on the right at all?
White where?
Can black attack the group on the right? These white stones over here.
Yeah, he tries it. And that is the only hope.
Wow.
But attack what?
I don't know.
Attack what? If he plays here, and the sad thing is that black is still under attack if white cuts at b4. And if it plays like this, yeah, white doesn't need to worry about.
There's no problem.
No problem at all.
This is just a very... would you say this is a very dominant game? That Lee Sedol really had...
Dominant also, yes. Dominant.
What does this do to Lee Sedol's mental state?
I think some emotions will be involved, I think, because Isidore wants to know or learn the strategy that can destroy AlphaGo, but he couldn't
We
solve
haven't
it.
learned it yet, yeah.
Whatever
it was, it wasn't this one.
Yeah, Isidore couldn't solve it in the day off, yesterday.
Uh-huh.
And AlphaGo becomes more strong, I think stronger than ever before, because
Really?
perhaps AlphaGo played Isidore twice and he learns
No,
how to...
that doesn't actually work that way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, AlphaGo is frozen for the whole
really?
series. So
I see.
the AlphaGo you play on game 1,
AlphaGo was frozen.
it's
Yeah.
the same one as you play on game 5.
I
Exactly.
see.
So
AlphaGo chose to play S15. It means that AlphaGo starts to play to win by 1.5 point again.
Oh,
Yeah, AlphaGo is not a human being, so he doesn't need to. I'm
whoop,
sorry.
That's
Oops.
okay. That's okay.
Oops.
There you go.
Mhm.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rather than just stand up, he plays here.
Okay.
Why would that be unusual here? I mean, would you expected the stand, right?
And AlphaGo tries to save him, and that is only goal. He stayed focused, and I mean, there's no reason not to play at Q14. That is the only move I thought. But at the same time, AlphaGo's process is very different to humans' process, right? So, yeah, he knows he's quite better.
He's ahead anyway,
Right,
so he
right.
doesn't mind.
Right.
Oh my god.
As long as he can save this white group, that is a perfect way of having a victory, right?
Sure.
If I'm saying that if he plays here and if white dies, then he's going to lose, right?
Sure.
So he's following the best way to, black. I think Isidore is quite upset at this point.
Well, that's
Like this.
Yeah, it's
And
that thing with his hands.
Here goes his own behavior, that he doesn't like the situation. Isidore, that's okay.
If you could
So-
tell Isidore anything right now, what would you say to him?
Not at this point, but I can tell him later on because
No, I'm not saying you should talk to him now. I'm just saying that if you were to talk to him,
Yeah.
what would you say? If you do get a chance to see him later tonight or something, what would you say to him?
I'll think about it.
It's a hard question.
No. I mean, I want to say something, but I don't know what is the suitable comment. Any recommendation? Any
I
advice?
have no idea. I think
But I desperately want to see him. That's what I want to meet him.
to AlphaGo or Isidore?
To Isidore. I think maybe I can tell him, or I'm not saying that I do know about AlphaGo, but I can tell him something helpful to him. Helpful. So I try to make a list of some jusekis, Jungsuk in Korean, jusekis including co-fights.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
would want to go for the co-fights.
Right, from the 3 and a 5 point.
There was no opportunity here in this game for him to make the co. Right?
No longer opportunity here, but for the 4th and the 5th game, he can try.
Try and make it very
Right.
complicated. Gracious.
Yeah, he doesn't. Isidore doesn't play
Uh-huh.
as 16, and of course that is the only move to think of.
This one. Because he's trying to find something. He can't
Something
like
else,
attach or something.
attachment,
here.
yes.
Yeah.
But the sad thing is this attachment doesn't work.
Because?
I think he will attack. No.
No, he still has
Yeah,
to.
because if white plays here, then white will take this corner, which is extremely big, more than 20 or 25 points.
Right.
And after that, this attempt doesn't work at this point. Perhaps this one, and this is a very famous. This could be very difficult indeed. I don't think AlphaGo will take it.
Right. Because it doesn't. Why would it try something so difficult if it's ahead? Right?
AlphaGo doesn't need to do that.
Right.
At this point. A little bit complicated at this point, so I made a mistake. Simply, This one doesn't work at all. AlphaGo never takes this variation.
That
He
would
doesn't
be a
need
ko,
to do
though.
that. He doesn't need to do
Oh,
that.
it's not a ko.
This is a ko fight,
Right.
and this is what black wants.
But AlphaGo, where would AlphaGo choose differently?
No. Isidro didn't attach here.
Yeah, but you say AlphaGo wouldn't play that variation, right?
Yeah.
Where would it choose to take a different path?
Because it is AlphaGo.
Uh-huh.
Eh? Sorry, AlphaGo starts to play the weird thing. I mean, because it is AlphaGo will take the easiest way.
This is the simplest
Like
way.
this.
Right. And it's still ahead this way, too.
Still ahead.
Right.
You know what? Sorry. My dear friends around the world, please do not play like this from humans' perspective, because this is a very bad thing.
Why? Why is it bad?
Why? Because if white connects here, there's a bad Aussie in the corner, and if black plays here,
There's
and
still that Aji in the corner.
yes, of course. Oh, I'm sorry.
But to play that Atari is to get rid of that Aji. Right? This is normal here.
Yeah, this is normal here, like
Does
Joseki.
black cut here at R12 first?
Sorry,
Before
when?
Right. No, stop. I'll show you.
Here?
Not there. Right here. Does he cut?
Why? Why do you cut it?
Not there. Oh, I guess not. No. Never mind. Sorry.
No,
sorry.
that's okay.
Different Jungsuck.
No need to worry about this cut or anything else. And that was what we is human beings, right? That was what
would know that this Aji
human
is here,
beings
right?
expected. But this one is considered to be a very bad exchange, because white is very weak, and it also helps black to build up his corner here.
Right.
And that is a mistake.
So
the first mistake of this whole board.
But the thing is that it's so far ahead already. Will it make
far
a difference?
Far ahead. So AlphaGo has to find a way to win at least 1.5 points. So it will be very difficult. Okay. That, I'm sorry to make such weird response.
That's quite alright. What
that
is this?
That is a vital point. Oh, don't worry. That is the best move here.
Oh, can you explain why? How can
Yes, of
black
course.
answer?
Because this one is Sente. Black it is quite easy for black to live in the corner.
Right.
But at the same time, this one is Sente, right? This one is Sente because even if black plays here, you know what? Black is dead.
It's still that one eye versus no eye capturing
one
race
eye
that we
versus
saw.
no eye in the capturing race. In response to white G18, no, G18.
G18, yeah, G18.
Black has to answer.
And now white is alive.
White will play like this because it is AlphaGo. And
it reduces the most territory.
Right. Perhaps this one or this one.
Does black have any alternatives?
I don't think so.
Why not? Just no, there are no alternatives. Okay.
Alternatives such as this one.
It looks scary.
But black doesn't need to make this cool fight. It is possible indeed. For a strategic moves, black can make a cool fight at this point.
Aha. And this whole white group
But this
would
is
have
a flower code, right? You know what flower code is?
Flower code, but
white can enjoy this.
white, because black risks everything, but white doesn't really risk anything. Black has to win the code to still have an attack on the whole group.
Yeah, right.
Right. Am I right though that
there are a lot of code threats from white because
Right.
every move around in the middle to cut black,
is a code threat?
yeah, can be a code threat. Oh, this is a flower code.
Would be
Ooh,
very
beautiful
heavy.
code. Yeah, he's following my own order.
Right. He's pretty.
You know what? After AlphaGo comes off to the world, I know I made progress, my dear friends. So please do study AlphaGo's game records. Nobody really believes that people can develop after becoming a 9-dan player or sort of like that.
That's it.
But AlphaGo's invited me to extend the knowledge about it.
So you're excited to
Right, of
study and
course,
find new
right,
things.
of course. I want every
Wow.
single game after I studied AlphaGo, so we should welcome the new sub-name, new sensei of the whole world. Really, I'm not kidding.
I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, let's follow it.
It will certainly be easier to get a teaching game against AlphaGo than it will be to get a teaching game against Lee
if I have a
Sedol.
chance, of course. Yeah.
Right. No, but I mean, like for you and me, it's easier to get a teaching game against AlphaGo than to get a teaching game against Lee Sedol or you, right? Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sure
yeah.
I could get maybe if I. But the point is, it's easier to play AlphaGo, right?
I definitely want to ask the teaching game for AlphaGo. Really. Yeah, because no one knows. Sorry. Yeah, he's fine.
Just a second.
Okay, let's take a break.
No, yeah, we'll take a little break. We will be back in a second. I'm here with Cho Hyeyeon, 9-Dan Pro from the KBA. I'm Andrew Jackson. We'll be back. No time
We'll be back in a minute. Hello.
It's Andrew Jackson, and I'm joined by Cho Hyeyeon.
And this is Cho Hyeyeon.
How you doing, Hyeyeon?
So far so good.
So far, so good?
Still, I'm worried about Lee Sedol.
Yeah, what are you worried about? Like, you're worried about mentally? You're worried about...
Yeah, mentally and physically, yes. Both.
Do you think that he can recover and win a game in the series, or...?
He doesn't have a chance to recover the situation at this point because it is White Sente.
Right.
And White has a great position in the lower side, and after all, Black V4 still remains. It means that Black's only hope is to capture White in the right side.
Right.
It means that I'm sorry. Yeah. The previous diagram is a simple one.
The one,
in fact.
This one here that you showed, or
that
the one with the co?
I mean, that one from that one. This one.
Right.
Once again, this one is absolute Sente.
Right.
Absolute.
Because Black has to go back and live here.
Right.
Right.
And I wonder what White AlphaGo is thinking about. But the way of AlphaGo playing the game of Baduk, game of Go is totally different. So I think that it is just my conjecture. It is difficult to find out the way how to win 1.5 point, my friends. I'm not kidding.
It seems like it's too easy. I mean, it would be hard to win by only 1.5
Yeah,
points,
right,
Because
right,
at this
right.
point, it's very far ahead.
Yeah, far ahead. So nobody knows AlphaGo is what AlphaGo is doing when he is far ahead, and this is the time that AlphaGo is doing the right thing. Is it the right thing? But AlphaGo is not a human being. I can understand that.
It is taking a while on this move here. Perhaps it's thinking that it still has some danger on the top, or no? I don't know what it would be thinking about here. That's a great question.
What?
Yep.
AlphaGo is just perfect. You know what? I
What?
made progress, people. Please do study AlphaGo's games.
AlphaGo is perfect because it's doing what you forecasted.
No,
right?
I'm sorry.
Nah, I mean, I like it.
I apologize for my own kidding. But AlphaGo, I mean, I'll change the remark. I mean, Lee Sedol is never allowed to prevail the game at once in a whole series at this point.
Right.
So, Lee Sedol doesn't solve the problem of AlphaGo. AlphaGo's real strengths, AlphaGo's real weakness.
We haven't seen any weakness.
Nobody knows.
Has anybody been ahead against AlphaGo, you think? Like
Lee
in any of the 3 games, has Lee Sedol been ahead?
Never. I didn't see it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, is that because Lee Sedol, some folks have said that maybe Lee Sedol's strength isn't the opening. It's in reversing it in the middle game.
Yeah, it was on the second game, but to be honest, it was quite suspicious indeed, because that commentaries were coming from humans' perspective.
That's true, not
Right.
from AlphaGo's perspective.
Yeah, right.
That's right. Gracious.
Yes. There are many ways that AlphaGo can win this game, and AlphaGo tries to narrow down the whole board by playing various tetsujis. This is a great tetsuji, right?
Yeah,
Yes, I
simplifies
showed you.
the whole shape along with
Right.
Ah, He doesn't
Yeah.
mind.
That's
this is similar, right?
similar, of course. But I should tell you that is not better than the diagram I showed you, because that is still a sente. But right now, white has a perfect 2 eyes.
And it,
The
whereas if
previous
he
one was
blocked,
not.
Yeah.
And if black plays somewhere else, such as this one, white can make a cool fight with this move.
Yeah,
But
but black won't be afraid of this ko, right?
But
I mean, it's a flower ko.
yeah, that is a flower ko.
But if his plan is to fight a ko,
Mm-hmm.
he's got to.
But this is not the ko. I mean, that is ko, but simply white can enjoy it.
This is not the ko that black wants.
Right. I should say that B19 is our mistake. It has to be played on D18.
Right.
But Isidor's intention was that he wants some changes.
Right.
Any changes will be welcomed.
You know what I think I would do? I think I would challenge AlphaGo. I think I would challenge
If I have a chance, I'll do that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, but I would challenge it to just drinking water. I would be better than it at drinking water. I think.
So go ahead. Yeah.
I mean, I'll drink some water, but if AlphaGo drinks some water, I think its circuits would fry. It wouldn't. I mean, if I poured water on this computer, how would it do?
You know what?
I'd be like, here, AlphaGo, I'll drink some water, and I'll pour you a glass and see how it does. Right?
Okay, enjoy water. AlphaGo doesn't eat. AlphaGo never sleeps. Never falls asleep.
Can play Go with us 100 every day of the year. Would
million-
never get tired. Yeah.
Yeah, never get tired.
AlphaGo Sabonim.
Sabonim, yes.
Wow.
You know what? In Korean community, in Korean society, the only thing Isidore wins is to turn off the AlphaGo system.
Oh, if he unplugs it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ah, too painful. It's AlphaGo.
It just understands. So you think he said, oh, so we had him behind by what? 10 points? 15 points?
More
before?
than 10 points.
More than 10
More than
points.
10 points.
Before Comey or after Comey? Before Doom?
Before Comey.
Before Comey.
Right.
Wow, more than 10 points before Comey.
It's
That's
hard
almost...
to say this, but this is almost over.
Yeah.
Right. More than 10 points, more than 10, and 10 with Comey, or...
and he still has that cut in the bottom left, right? He still has...
Where?
This. He still has this to look
Yeah,
forward
it
to.
remains.
How could
In
Black
that case,
fix it?
if White cuts there, White is far ahead with more than 20 points. 20 points.
20 points.
Right. Without Comey. I'm sorry.
Against Lee Sedol.
Against Isadora.
Did you ever think you would see it?
I'm sorry,
Did you-
Isadora?
Did you ever think you would see a computer program that would beat Lee Sedol?
Oh,
This is just...
sad thing.
Wow.
Wow. You know what? Isadora is such a legendary player of the past decade for Korean budget community. You know what? Everybody tries to understand that Isadora's, game records.
Right. We study him the way you want to
Right.
study AlphaGo. Right.
And Isadora is such a perfect figure that can deal with, that can handle the
The complexity.
complicated
That's right,
complexities
that's
of the
right.
game. Nobody can follow it.
But if we go back here and we say, where was our mistake?
Yeah, to go
You know,
back,
this
we can
is-
find. Just enjoy it. This elephant jump.
Just enjoy it.
Just enjoy it.
Just enjoy it.
I knew it. AlphaGo can do it. Wow. Huge territory. Yeah, but Black should have played around here, around these 3 stones like this.
And then if AlphaGo comes out here, would this
Around
one or
that.
this one?
Oh.
It would be the Knight's move, you say?
Yeah, both are fine,
Both are okay.
right? But that was not Isadora's style. But come to think of it, Black should have played here, and to make the better position in the future. And after that, Black can play this shorter hit, or Black can come up like this.
Right.
And yeah, Black is fine. Black is better, I think, but that was not Isadora's style. Absolutely, Isadora tries to make things complicated, so he chose to play here, and Black invited White to play somewhere else, such as this one.
And then there would be Aji on those 3
Right,
stones,
right. And then he will play
And now we have fighting.
sort of like this, but this elephant jump is quite amazing. Amazing to right now. Okay. He attached the 3 point. His 3 stones. With leaving the Azi in the corner. Let's go back to the board.
Yeah, let's go back.
Okay. In fact, there are many things I want to talk about the opening. At the same time, we should follow the order of the real game.
Okay. They can see it
The
in the
reason,
corners.
the reason Black left the corner is that Isadora really plans to play a cool fight at least once this game.
To see what will happen.
Yeah, right.
So does he have an attack against this group as a whole?
How?
How can he bring the whole group under attack?
This time, I cannot play here because the leather is favorable to Black.
Right.
The leather doesn't work, right? Because there are many stones
Because of those
here.
black stones, right?
Right. It means that four white stones are dead. Right?
So he can't resist this way.
He can resist.
But if he just Hane's underneath.
Like this. And then I think Black will play here.
And go after the whole thing.
Right. In response to this move.
Oh!
Okay, I'll try it. And that is something that Black wants to make this position. And then this is a recovery, right? This is a recovery. And White is that. And rest of white stones are really weak. And that is what Black plans. But you know what? As we pointed out, the leather doesn't work. The leather is sort of like this one.
Right. So what?
Atari and that letter. But the letter doesn't work because black stones are...
The black stones there.
Right.
Right. So what is White's plan here? Maybe White will Atari.
I'm
from
sorry.
the other
I'm
side?
sorry. I made a mistake. I made a very easy mistake because, you know what? Atari, and this is...
Oh, that ladder.
the letter. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Whoa. This is an elementary mistake. I'm sorry.
That's quite all right. I mean, we are making you do this.
Okay,
It's fine, it's
AlphaGo
fine.
is much better. I'm relieved.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, so since AlphaGo can play this way,
Yes.
what is Black aiming at?
So this one doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing Black can do is... Perhaps Isidore could
Squeeze.
take... squeeze. And this one, but it is easy to save. White girl.
That's alive, right? And he has to kill it all, right?
And one thing can be possible, which is Isidore makes a same mistake as I made.
Oh, with the ladder? Oh.
Yeah. So you
That-
know what? He doesn't, he cannot make his next move.
He's,
No.
it's a ladder
He's
breaker.
complicated.
No,
Yeah, ladder
isn't it?
breaker.
It's a
but
ladder breaker
yeah,
for the
he
one
was
that you saw, right?
complicated. Oh, it's so sad. Yeah, I think Sedor made a same mistake as I made, because it is a ladder.
But is it like a blind spot? Like why?
No. I was blind. It is very easy to read. But at the same time, we only talk of the possibility of recovering the situation. So the only possibility comes from this one.
Right.
Instead of place here, it means that, too bad. I want to cry again.
Oh no! Do we need to go to a commercial break here?
No. You
It's
need
okay.
to. It means that I can feel how hard it must be for Black. No way to make two eyes within White territory, but right now Isidore feels that he already lost the game, and he is testing the AlphaGo from now on.
So from this,
just enjoy it.
This is him just trying to see if there is any chink or any mistake that it can make,
Right.
any crack, chink in the armor, you know, any of those openings that he can try and find.
From now on, AlphaGo will test. Isidore will test AlphaGo's real strengths.
Right.
So everybody can enjoy this, but AlphaGo is just so perfect.
Yep, there it is. There's that extension on the outside.
Right. Right now, White is ahead by 30 points.
30 points.
30
3-0.
points. 3-0.
Wow. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Nobody expected, including myself.
Or Lee Sedol, for sure.
I think the best thing Isidore can do at this point is to resign this game, and to try not to review this game.
Try not to review it.
Yeah, because Sedore's opponent never answers him. So don't worry, and we will talk more about the future strategies for the sports game.
I see.
In order to test the AlphaGo.
Oh, I see. So the idea is just put this one behind you, just brush your shoulders off, and just get ready for the next one.
Yes.
Yes, just immediately put it behind you and be ready for the next game.
Just forget about this third game, and then we'll go for the first moment that we face AlphaGo. We should admit that we are facing the strongest existence ever.
Of a Go player.
Ever in the Go history.
Wow.
More than 2,500 years.
Do you think if we had, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 or 6 pros working together, if you took,
like a
Lee
discussion
Sedol
game?
and Park Jung-hwan and yourself and,
Not myself, but
and,
Young-hoon.
Yeah, exactly, Young-hoon, and had them
Any
all
other.
work on the games.
Including
Make it worldwide, right? Get everybody of all nations together to try and stop AlphaGo.
I really want to see that game.
You
I
would
think it will make sense.
Do you think humans would be able to do it?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, you do?
Yeah,
Okay.
right. Discussion game is more, I think 10 times stronger than the single game.
Really?
Yeah.
10 times.
I think so, yes.
Wow.
Kaze, Park Jung-hwan, Park Young-hoon, or Choi Char-han,
Mm-hmm.
or Kang Dong-yoon,
Mm-hmm.
or
Throw them all
from Yamayuta.
Put them all together. That's right.
Right.
Yamayuta, make it a...
Like a group of intellects, right?
Right.
Yeah. Everybody is using their own wisdom, intellects, and knowledge.
That's the other thing. AlphaGo is not just... It is also a group of people. Right?
Yeah.
AlphaGo is the product of a team of 20, 30, 40 people who themselves are able to use the infrastructure of Google, right? It's a huge company. So Lee Sedol is just himself, right?
Yes.
But he is going against this large team. So it seems maybe fair to have a team of professionals.
Yeah, maybe
as well,
fair.
right?
Yeah, that can be fair. But
but it's so good.
you know what? Let me guess.
Yeah.
If that dream team makes one team, and if they are defeated by 5-0,
5-0?
then it means that the game of Badu will be destroyed, I think.
Destroyed.
You know what? Every strong player. I mean, 10 top players get together
to try and beat AlphaGo.
Right, try to beat AlphaGo, but they can never stand a chance to win AlphaGo. In that case, human beings are just crazy. Yeah, in that case,
so maybe we shouldn't.
I'll change that.
Maybe we shouldn't.
I don't want to see the game.
No. You don't want to see the game after all.
Okay.
Okay. It would be too terrifying.
But you know what? If AlphaGo is on the market, I'll buy it, no matter how expensive it is.
No matter how expensive.
Right, because I want to play him, and I will. Actually, I am planning on making 1 billion won to buy AlphaGo stuff.
$1 billion.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not rich.
$1 million.
$1
I mean,
million.
but that's, I mean.
But that can be possible because some
sure.
people are very super rich.
Yeah.
It can be possible to buy and purchase it.
Maybe a company, maybe KBA would be.
Yeah, KBA or other sponsors of the world. They can
find some way to do it.
And you know what? AlphaGo is a beautiful girl, beautiful woman, right? And she can participate in the Korean Women Body League.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So you want to enter her in the Korean Women's League? That's right.
I want to challenge her, and she will play other women players as well.
That would be a pretty great way to do it.
Yes.
So it looks like AlphaGo will find the ladder here, no problem.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a squeeze.
Squeeze is the only thing. Make a squeeze, and then what else? What else can Black do around here? And co-fight left.
Is there any way he can reduce this to one eye?
No, not at all. The only thing Black can do is this one, right?
Right.
And
but then
White
there's
tries to
eye
make
here.
this one.
Yep.
And because White plays here, White leaves.
Right.
White is alive, so Black has to play.
And then
I'm
allow
sorry.
this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like this. Oh, this is not a.
It's conceivable. No, it wouldn't work. You're right.
What, considerable or conceivable or whatever, that comprehensible or. We can contemplate AlphaGo's every move that which comes from perhaps deep learning or reinforcement
deep learning.
Learning.
The reinforcement learning was the beginning part. Then after that, deep learning is the idea of having it play itself over and over on these restricted feature networks.
Yeah.
I don't know that much about it. I just a
really?
little bit, but, that ain't my job, man.
Deep learning. So we should learn deep learning. But
That's
it is
right. That's what Myung-won Kim said. He said maybe I should become a programmer instead of a Go player. I was like, I don't know, Myung-won, maybe. What a masterful display here by AlphaGo.
But why? He takes time at this point because this is natural. He is an AlphaGo, so
it may think it can give up those 4 stones and still be ahead.
No reason to play like this, but AlphaGo finds it hard to win with 1.5 points. So that.
Well, it could be more certain if it just played something else, right? It could play, when he plays Atari, maybe it says, I'm just gonna make life.
Because he already won.
And
right?
It maximizes, right?
Right.
If he's 30 points ahead.
Maximizes his own.
Well, because that's what they say. Say if it's got an 80% chance of winning by 20 points or a 90% chance of winning by 1 point, it's going to take the win by 1 point, right? Because it's 90% instead of 80%. That's the only thing it cares about. Other than that, it doesn't get tired. It doesn't.
doesn't get caught tired at all.
If it's 30 points ahead, it will probably, maybe it will.
30 points ahead at this point.
Maybe it will really ignore this because this is only 10 points.
But this is more than losing these 4 stones is more than 20 points. So if white plays here, then obviously it will in a deep trouble at this point. White doesn't need to do that at all. But in order to win by 1.5 points, he has to lose these 4.
He has to lose the 4
stones.
Oh gosh.
Like handicap games, AlphaGo is giving Isidore with handicaps such as, okay, I'll give you 15 points at this point in order to win by half a point.
By half a point.
No.
No, not even.
Bad.
I wonder if they switch colors, if AlphaGo could win from here.
Oh, too bad. Switch colors.
No, that can't be true. That can't be true. That would be impossible. All right, so he says, let's fight a Ko. AlphaGo will probably just connect.
Yeah, I think so, yes. Just connect.
Oh, gracious.
What about this one? Because Isidore plays here, Isidore tries to make at least one co-fight here, right? And AlphaGo starts another co-fight here.
But AlphaGo has to start this one. Why would AlphaGo start a co-fight?
No reason to do that. But if AlphaGo plays here, and if Isidore makes another co-fight, then the game will be draw.
Yeah, right.
There are.
Well, they are using Chinese rules actually, so I don't know if it would be a draw.
This is Chinese rules, so there is no draw. I think.
I think it is the global Super Co.
Yeah, right.
Global Super Co is a rule that means that you can never repeat the same board position. So normally, if there are 3 Ko's,
that cannot be possible to make a draw.
Right.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, because by that time it comes. I'm telling them, I know you know.
Okay.
The folks watching.
I think AlphaGo will connect here.
Do you want to end the commentary? We don't have to We don't have to go all the way to the end of the game if you don't want.
Okay. Let me see. 10 moves ahead.
10 more moves?
Yeah. Right.
Okay. Well, I mean, we can also do the whole game. I'm not saying we have to stop, but if he's 30 points
I don't want to
behind,
stop. I don't want to go to the end, so we don't need to stop, right?
Right.
But interestingly enough, it takes time for AlphaGo to make her next move. So, perhaps the program, because AlphaGo is a program, Isidore makes tremendously strange moves, then AlphaGo can make a mistake at this point, because, for example...
What happened?
What happened?
Oh, it's a touch screen, actually.
Sorry.
That's quite all right.
M5 is unexpected, and R9 was unexpected, and right now the co-fight comes. Let's follow the order.
Let's see what happens. He connects out here.
Yes, let's start a co-fight to see if AlphaGo will.
But there's no risk on this Ko, right? Like this Ko is only like
no risk at
5 points, right? Like this is.
In fact, it's more than 5 points. If white plays elsewhere, such as this one, black will make another Ko. Sure. If white plays here, then black makes a lot of territory. Even if white is much better.
Is it enough?
Because
AlphaGo would be okay with this.
I think so, yes. And AlphaGo will follow the way of making a 1.5 point victory.
Right. It's almost like it's playing with him now. It's like toying with him, letting him catch up, but never actually letting him win.
Never actually letting him win. So this could be a perfect move for AlphaGo, right?
Sure, to allow it, right.
Yeah, only thing. Let's start a co-fight. We are curious to know about it. We are curious. Yes. The co-fight comes. Why? Isidore doesn't make a move. Let's start a co-fight.
Just 4 minutes left in the
okay.
Of his basic time. Just 4 minutes left. AlphaGo still has 40 minutes.
Byoyomi starts.
After that, Byoyomi starts. Right? Sorry.
Games is in progress. Okay, someone asks us, perhaps, is it possible for a Go robot?
To beat a professional Go player. I think we have found out the answer to that question.
Right.
Yes. They didn't think it was
We already
possible,
had the answer.
but now we do the answer. So actually, one of the things that they said was, so Aja Huang, one of the programmers,
Yes.
made a post on a Taiwanese news site where he mentioned that, of course, that AlphaGo is totally fine to fight a Ko,
Yes.
and that there's no problems with that. But he also said that they have the distributed version of AlphaGo, which plays on 2,000 computers at once, right?
Yes.
And they have the single machine version of AlphaGo, and they have them play each other. So you have an AlphaGo that's running on only one computer, playing an AlphaGo that's running on 2,000 computers.
Yes.
And he said that the one that was running on 2,000 computers only beat the one that was running on a single computer 70% of the time.
70% of the time. Wow.
Only 70, not 95, not 100,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like those extra 2,000 computers don't actually help that much.
In terms of the co-fight, right?
In terms of, in general, of its
in
playing
general.
strength.
Okay,
so
okay.
you could estimate the rating, the ELO rating. And the estimate was that the single computer version would actually be at about the level of the computer that beat Fan Hui.
Fan Hui, yeah.
So that means that a single computer AlphaGo is at professional level. So it means that if they do ever sell AlphaGo, it would mean that you could run it without also having to buy 1,000 computers. Because you might pay 1 billion won for AlphaGo, but then you'd have to buy, if you have to buy another 2,000 computers to run it
2,000 computers.
then it would be expensive, right?
Right, extremely, no.
So we couldn't do that. So if we just had one, if you can just run it on one computer and still have it be fairly, I mean, it might not be strong enough to play you, but it would be strong enough to play me for sure. Right? It'd be my.
Let's start. Okay, that was great explanation.
So now
so
we
we
just
don't need
hope
to
that
worry
they can
about
do
it. We don't need to worry about the co-fight. That's what Aza Huang, the programmer.
Wow.
Yeah. Here comes. Yes, let's see how AlphaGo starts to attack black. I think it is truly impossible to make two eyes in.
Truly impossible, but
Truly
maybe
impossible,
that Ko or
right. That's what he
Or
wants.
But and of course, if he
whatever it
does
is.
make two eyes
Yeah.
here, it would totally reverse the game.
Right.
But it would be impossible under normal play. Do you want to show us some ways in which you would kill
Yes,
this?
of course.
Please.
Yes.
Kill it.
Kill. Like this. If black plays here, like this. Okay, there's no way out. And if black plays here, that's what black wants. Black wants to play here. I'm sorry, I am making diagrams.
No, that's quite all right. Please go nuts. This is
very big Ko.
Make it as complicated as you want, right?
I think so. Yes. It is. It's one of the strange diagrams I ever made.
Because white wouldn't do this. White would play.
White would never do this.
White would never do this.
No.
Why does Alpha go? White wouldn't do this. White could just play Atari on this side, right?
And black dies. The game is over.
The game is over again. Alas.
Okay, so let's go back here.
Even further?
Even further? Yes.
I mean, as far as you want.
Look,
you're so strong.
Did I become AlphaGo?
I guess so.
Oh,
You have turned into AlphaGo here.
You know, next month I'm going to play Lee Sedol 9P.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, in the GG auction?
Not GG auction, this LG Cup.
The LG
preliminary, but I faced him, so I am studying AlphaGo at this point because I really want to win him at once. But I never won against him.
Against Lee Chang-ho?
Yeah, right. No, I mean I played not only 3 times in official matches. But he never let me win against him. But I think I can challenge him at this point.
Right.
Yeah, and the miracle can come if I understand the way AlphaGo tries to deal with the game of Baduk. Right. So you know what? If 이창호 9P, 이창호 사범님 plays AlphaGo, what happens? I also.
Lee Chang-ho plays AlphaGo?
Yeah.
Why do you think he would do better?
Not better. I mean, not better than Lee Sedol perhaps, but Lee Chang-ho's style is making balanced, everything balanced, and Lee Chang-ho's style is not so fierce.
Ah, so he wouldn't. It wouldn't
Unlike
be.
Lee Sedol.
So he would be maybe more likely to get that lead in the
More
opening,
balanced,
or?
more balanced players, and I think that if AlphaGo takes on Lee Chang-ho 9P, every single game will be ended with half a point.
Ha!
That can be possible, right?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't have thought that Lee Sedol would be 30 points
Oh
behind.
no, I'm
right?
sorry.
So,
That doesn't mean that Isidore is not better than Lee Chang-ho 9P. But Isidore's style is completely different to Lee Chang-ho, and his own style absolutely defeated Lee Chang-ho 9P.
right.
But both of them are over 30.
But
yeah, you know
you're
what?
so strong.
Yeah, I became genius, you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is the same sequence you showed us just
Yeah,
about
yeah.
5 minutes ago,
Uh-huh.
right?
Let's follow it.
Let's follow it.
And then he will cut. And then
Well, can AlphaGo do anything simpler? Is there any simpler path?
I think I showed the simplest way from my perspective.
That
I mean,
was the simplest way.
but
Okay.
what is AlphaGo's simplest way of dealing with this Black's invasion?
Couldn't tell you. I mean, it'll show us, we hope.
That was the simplest way I showed. I suggested.
Pushing and cutting at that point, yeah.
That was something that Black wants.
Right, this co-threat would be...
Right.
We would be happy with that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's a different goal.
That's it, and the game is over.
A simpler way. Can we go through to the end of that? I can ask some silly questions?
Yes, of course. What
Thank
silly
you.
questions? Any questions is fine.
So at this point, you say it's over. Assuming something like this, you know, and
yes.
then
Connect.
connect. Is
Yes.
there any way that Black could come through and cut like this? Oh no. You know, I'm just going to answer my own question.
Your own answer.
Yeah. Yeah. What I was hoping that perhaps if
Yes,
White goes
but
like
through-
this, then
You know what?
Even this doesn't
I
work.
can make up the story.
yeah, make up the story.
Yeah. Through this process, if AlphaGo makes one mistake during this process, then AlphaGo can lose all the stones around here.
The game is reversed.
Right.
For sure.
Oh, completely reversed.
Even in this case, though, it doesn't even work.
Yeah.
because just
If he
loses on this side, right?
these 3 stones, then
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
If he makes mistake in a capture race, then yeah. Yes.
But it would
the
never
game is
happen,
reversed.
right?
Eh?
Eh?
Oh, that was the simplest way that AlphaGo predicts. But I think they can be more complicated. Okay, let's go. Yeah, let's move on to the next move. Is it? I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
Excuse me.
Quite alright.
1, 2. Okay, just enjoy my own diagram. I mean, my own process of imagine Black's intention. But I should tell you this. This is more complicated more confused than the previous one.
Right.
You know
Oh.
what? He attached.
He
yes.
attached. Yeah, he's looking to make it
Wow,
complicated.
it means things are complicated or confused. But White doesn't need to worry about this if he plays here, and White can save these 2 stones, and Black doesn't.
Black still dies. But
Right,
is
still
this
dies.
cut, and that cut is gone now, right?
Cut is gone because of this move, and this is a net.
Right,
And Black
the net is gone,
yeah,
right?
yeah. One
Thank you for
stone.
showing us.
Yes.
I mean, I saw it, but I don't know if they saw
Okay.
it. so
Okay. I see. I know.
Of course
I know
I saw it.
Yes. Whoa.
Oh.
But it becomes more complicated than the previous one. I know. Okay, yes. Isidore is testing AlphaGo.
He's looking for a weakness now
Right,
for
right.
next game.
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
Or if there is any chance, he can recover the situation. If AlphaGo makes a fatal mistake
Right.
around here. Because
Which-
I suggested that... Oh!
I wouldn't put any money on AlphaGo making a fatal mistake.
That was
I
my
think
own
that's
move,
us,
right?
That's right.
I'm
that's
sorry.
us.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's a very sensitive touchscreen, as it turns out. Yeah.
I calculated white's position more than 50 points, right? Around 50 points.
Right.
But if black destroyed all the white's territory around here, whatever he does, in that case, the game will be very close. Really?
If you take away white's giant palace of territory, the game
White
becomes close, huh?
But I'm right.
That's hard. That is hard.
I'm right. But there's no chance. If black plays here, white will
Connect.
connect himself, and then there's no way.
Is there a cut that way, though?
What? Why? Well, it's natural.
There's a cut. Yeah, you just force up. No. Oh, the other way.
Other
We
ways
go.
where.
Maybe we can save a little, like this.
Okay. No.
No.
Just block.
Just block.
And
There's nothing.
race to capture. Thing.
Right. And he doesn't even get enough liberties now to connect here and try and go after these guys. Doesn't work. Nothing works.
Nothing works. Doesn't work at all.
Grasping at straws.
That is also possible to think of.
But
unfortunately, however,
there's still no liberties.
still no liberties, and this one
And-
doesn't work.
Because
Doesn't
those.
work.
Yep. He's out.
And the game is over, if he wants to connect here, but the V4 still comes up, and the game is over. V4 is we talked
Crucial
about it
weakness.
before.
That's right. Yeah. Comes back to haunt him.
Right.
Oh, dear.
AlphaGo is doing great. I think that this one, K3 is also very good. I think it could be complicated, but like has no chance.
K3, you mean, can I just show this one right here?
Right.
K3.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. What is... No. Strongest players in Korea ever. Lee Sedol is such a legendary player.
He's on his last Byoyomi period now.
Oh yeah, I see.
He's let his
Last
first two run out.
Byoyomi?
Yep,
Last 1 minute.
Last 1 minute.
Yeah, he finds it hard to move his next move, and he does not know how to confuse our.
What's the most complicated thing he can do now, right? What would be the most complicated move you
There's
would
no
look
way
for?
to recover the situation.
No. But what's the most complicated you could make it? Like if this was a Q game, if you're playing a handicap game and you're teaching a game, what would be the most complicated thing you would do?
I think I'll choose this one. This one, if white plays here, black can cut. It's more complicated, right? This one is Sente. And then... he chose diagonal move, but this one is Sente, right? To cut these two stones.
Yeah.
And this one, it makes sense, right?
It's a capturing ratio.
Right.
And so he's starting in this case with H2.
I
Right.
see. But if I play against Q player, I will play like this. But no need to worry about this because in response to this one, white will connect and there's no way
actual
to follow
threat,
up.
right.
No
It
follow-up.
looks threatening. I would think that was threatening.
Right. I think maybe Lee Sedol thought of it, but he decided to play here. I see. If white plays here, he will cut here. That's what he... Sorry.
That's okay.
What?
You have some water over there? You can have some water.
Okay, this is more complicated. That's what he feels. Makes sense because there is no net.
Right. And if AlphaGo protects against the cut, does he have a threat against the two stones on the bottom? Or...
Oh, you know what? Black captured white in the left side.
Sure.
But this is the only one possibility that black can recover the situation. No.
So what if white protects here? What if white
here at this point?
What if white protects
here?
this cut? What is the threat against these two stones?
Nothing.
There isn't actually. Just like the other one.
one.
Just
Yeah,
like with this one, there's no
right,
threat.
Right,
Huh?
nothing.
Arg. Okay. So will AlphaGo know that it's a bluff?
Arg.
It's a bluff.
Bluffy.
Yeah.
This one is much better than
than just
disconnection.
connecting?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
In order to save these 2 stones. Arc. Okay, visit www.usgo.org.
USGO.org. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I tried to let them know and invite usgo.org.
Right, go.org. We appreciate the product placement. This is Cho Hyeyeon, everybody. We've been here all week.
Oh, the strongest one.
Is it?
This one.
Is it the strongest one?
A strongest response.
AlphaGo. Is this not Sente?
I think it is Sente.
And then you can cut.
My guess is that.
Oh, that's similar, right?
Oh, but here.
Ko.
Oh, this ko is an
So
accident.
big.
This is accident. No,
Not
I'm
actually.
sorry. I'm sorry. I made a mistake.
It isn't a ko.
This could be a ko fight, but
It isn't.
Dansu. I mean, I'm sorry. What am I doing? This ko fight.
Right.
This is a real ko fight that can change the situation. This is a real ko fight.
This would be a real co-fight. That's right.
Yes, this is amazing.
So if he gets a third one,
Whoa. Okay. He will play like that. Okay. Oh my God, this becomes really, really interesting.
but does AlphaGo have a simpler path?
Simple pass maybe. Press Atari here. Atari.
Even sooner. Maybe it doesn't have
Even
to play the
sooner.
double hane.
Even sooner. There are many ways, such as this one. No, it could be complicated because this one is Sente and he will cut
And then
here.
the cut happens.
And still it is complicated,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But white cuts here, and then nothing happens. And without a cool fight, white can handle it. Right now, black cannot get out.
Right.
Yeah, perfectly cuts, and black is being cut, and then there is nothing else.
I'm very glad that Lee Sedol didn't resign. I think I'm
Oh,
excited
yeah,
to
that's so good.
see how it's doing.
Right,
this,
right.
Yeah.
Isidore is testing AlphaGo, and
It's passing.
things become interesting.
Yeah, he's testing AlphaGo. So far, it's passing the test.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. This is interesting. And the AlphaGo, I don't think AlphaGo can follow. I mean, I'm not ignoring AlphaGo because AlphaGo is the strongest player ever. But right now, it could be a little bit complicated. Yeah.
Just the simple way.
Simple way, but what if black plays here? If white plays
then we got a
here,
ko
another
again.
co fight will come.
Is that another ko? What if?
This is a co fight still.
No. What if white ignores and just saves the stones on the bottom? Because taking those 2 stones is only one eye.
No, if
he
white
has to. You're
sacrifices
right.
2 stones, then the whole group will be big dragon.
In the background here, this is Andy Okun, president of the United States Go Association.
Hi,
How you doing, Andy?
Hi, Andy.
Good.
How you doing? You enjoying your time in Seoul so far?
I am.
How many people do you think have interviewed you in the past 3 days?
20.
20?
20.
Just
I think
20?
more than 20.
I think more than 20.
More than 20.
More than 20.
More than 30.
Easily.
Easily 20, yeah. Thank you very much for letting us use your hotel room.
Thank
My
you.
pleasure.
Thank you.
So this is a game we're watching here.
Yes.
Is this Othello?
Wise
I'll go
guy.
away now.
Yep, that's your cue. Why don't you just move
but,
along. Just move along.
He left us with his iPad. That's so cool.
That's right. He's watching the game on his iPad. Actually,
iPad,
so
yeah.
That's right. Goodness.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Isidore really wants to make a co-fight with this move.
Yeah.
He played it,
Uh-huh.
and the only intention is this one.
And
White
then
blast
cut,
and
boom, bam, boom, ko.
Ko! This is a very big ko.
What are black's
even though,
ko?
hard to find though.
Because it's so big a ko.
But this is a cold fight, cold spread, isn't it?
Yeah, things over there would be cold.
White has to answer this because if white plays here, this is a me-I situation, A and B.
Yeah, but even if that happens, hang on, let's go back. Oh, right there.
Okay.
Right here, you say it's me-I situation A and B. At this point, though,
I think white is better still.
White still is ahead.
White is still ahead, but it becomes closer. And I mean,
we'd have to count.
We'd have to count.
We'd have to count.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But
it's possible AlphaGo could do this.
Right.
And say, oh, this is not a big enough co-thread. It's okay, I'll end the co.
Wow, yeah. Isidore starts testing AlphaGo and it becomes very interesting indeed.
Yeah. So, is there any other answer for white than the block?
Yes, of course. There are many answers. And that was the easiest way to predict. And yes, black plays here. I mean, white answers here. Black will cut. And the capturing race will start it. I mean, capturing race
looks good for white.
It looks good for white.
Yeah.
But this is still a cool fight, right? And the object, I mean, the goal is to make a cool fight, right?
If you say so. I mean, it seems like a good goal.
Come to think of it, white plays here, and black makes another cool fight, and then this one is Sente, and there's double co. Oh, no. Perhaps it's read it? I mean...
That's triple co. Oh, no, that's double co.
Double co. Yeah, black is that.
Right. Always in a tie. I would be complicated.
AlphaGo, can you catch up with it?
With the double co?
Right.
It probably knows.
But this is very interesting. We want to see at least one co, and Isidore is following the right order to make a cool fight, and he succeeded to set up a cool fight at this point. But unfortunately, however, I will show you the simplest way to kill black, such as this one.
That way, and then it's
that
not a co at all.
Not a co at all.
No double
and
co.
Then white wins the capturing race
Right.
by several moves.
Right. By a lot of moves.
A lot of
No
moves.
liberties.
Like this, or with this move, white wins the capturing race,
Bam.
and the game is over.
Over.
Right.
Well, it was over already.
Over
but
already.
This is the test,
Yeah,
right?
test.
This is AlphaGo passing the test.
Yeah, test. Our test is amazing. It becomes very interesting because we don't know what AlphaGo is on her mind.
Its mind. Well, first of all, you just said
mind. I'm sorry.
on it. You just said it had a mind, which is
well,
already
mind.
that's
Yeah,
right.
program doesn't have mind. So
That
in that case,
that question is above our pay grade, whether or not it has a mind.
No.
Anyway,
what terms or what's
I don't care. You call it whatever you want. It's a great Go player. That's we just want to play it.
She's a great Go player, and she was on your mind, and I cannot ask you a question. What is on your mind? Because he doesn't have mind.
We have to play asking move, right? That's the best we can do.
Asking moves. But it is. I think one problem was solved. That asking move can be the solution of facing AlphaGo, right?
Really?
Yeah. When
How
it
do you
comes to
figure?
playing AlphaGo, asking move. Oh no way! This is a cool fight, and he's confused. I mean, she's confused.
Can you show us? Show us.
What?
Bam, boom, bam, boom. Ba,
Right, this is a cool fight.
Can't it come in here though? Oh, it's too slow.
No, he can do it. He can do it.
Yeah.
But this can be a flow or co, and white is still ahead. But at the same time, we can see an ultimate co fight.
All right. Well, let's look
Right.
forward to it. He said,
I'm looking forward to it.
in his last periods here.
Right.
Oh my gosh! Thank you all for joining us. By the way, this is Cho Hyeyeon, 9-dan pro from the Korean Buddhist Association. If you are curious who it is, she's been. Thank you so much. It's been really wonderful to have you here.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. So, what's been your favorite part of this game so far? Which has been the move that? Is
Obviously,
it this,
this part.
This part right here.
Obviously.
Okay.
I was waiting for that, and we were waiting for this moment.
The whole time.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, Isidore changed that. It means that even if it is a co-fight, this one cannot recover the situation. So he keeps testing AlphaGo.
So the test continues.
Right.
Testing will continue.
you know what? If black plays here, because he played it. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
If white plays here, then a very big cool fight will come, and a great big dragon will be involved. So that's what
It will
he
go
wants.
after the whole thing.
Right.
Why stop with just a little when you can go
But
for the whole
the game
thing?
is over if white plays here, because
There's no he doesn't
no
win the
way
race.
out.
That's
There's
right.
no way out because if white plays here, the capture race is absolutely better to white.
Over, right?
Right, this is over. But Lee Sedol keeps asking AlphaGo, can you really read that variation? I want to know about it.
I bet you it can.
I bet she can. She's able to do
Yeah.
that. But if white plays here, obviously there is a big problem comes up. You know what? Of course, there's a possibility of playing here at this point. The big co-fight, and there is a big weakness.
Big weakness, that's right, that's right.
Yes. Oh, tuki.
She's thinking about it. She
Uh,
does still have 28 minutes to think.
Yeah, right. And that is a bad thing for
Lee
black.
Sedol, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
If she's under Buyumi, then she can be complicated.
So that's an interesting question. You know, I do know. My understanding is that the 2 hour of time. Oh, so good.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Perfect. Oh, how AlphaGo they play like this.
Ah.
That is the perfect move ever.
All right, let's see how Lee Sedol is reacting on that one.
Okay, let's see. Ah, too painful.
The test might be over.
Not yet, but still, it is almost over. I think. The next test is like this, but the following test I will show you later. Oh no, but nothing special. Nothing special.
Yeah, I think if it can read that, I think it can read the other test. Don't you think?
But if AlphaGo is under Buyumi, then he can be complicated. I think.
What do you think about maybe this one? Is there anything here?
That's
Just
it.
block and nothing.
That's it.
I was so hopeful.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. So he's pushing. Yep. He's gonna go ahead and push through here.
But it is so easy, right? Easy to read for everybody. So there's nothing black can come of it. So the only thing I can think of is to throw in here and Atari. But no.
Cut, but the race is no good.
The game is over.
Game
But by 1.5, I mean by one move, because white has 1, 2, 3, 3 liberties, where black has 2. The
This
game
capturing
is over.
race needs to
Yeah,
needs
but
to be
I think
much
it is a
longer
simple
for it to be problems.
capturing race.
This
so-
is a simple one, yeah.
right. Sorry.
Lee Sedol needs a more complicated one.
But I think black will play like this in order to so as to complicate AlphaGo or testing him, right? If no,
Sorry.
that one.
We have this sea of variations here. It's
Perhaps this one can be possible.
Oh.
AlphaGo will sacrifice this group. If she believes that she wins the game, then it's possible indeed. And going to the path of winning 1.5 points.
This might be more than one. I mean, I don't know.
I
but
think
this
more
looks-
than one.
This looks like it
and
could be a
later
lot of-
on, she will make another mistake to narrow down the situation.
narrow down the gap even further.
Right.
That would be very demoralizing, I think.
I think it is totally demoralizing, but
Right.
at the same time, it was her own
Because
goal.
it's like you're pushing on someone, right? Like a pro
Right.
player would never sacrifice this, right? They would kill it all and that would be it, and it would be game over. But it seems like the push is, there's nobody pushing against you the same way here, right?
Right.
Ah, well.
Oh well,
Yeah,
AlphaGo doesn't.
It's
Yeah,
fine
doesn't
to-
think of that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. So there's 141. There's 142. Okay. Well, dang.
Okay. Thanks.
Well, no. I mean, what is there? Is there more to say? What do you think we can look for? The test might be over.
Over. Nothing else. Yeah, we can come a bit.
Okay. Well, so what do you want to what do you think is relevant for tomorrow's game? Tomorrow will be the first game he can play with a free heart.
Free heart.
Very relaxed.
And loss is obvious, and at least he has to avoid 5-0 score. So
he has to try whatever.
Tomorrow, I think he will test AlphaGo from the very beginning.
How do you think he would do that?
One of them can be Mirror Go.
No,
I don't think so.
I mean, he can try it, but I wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's going to take white, right? Tomorrow, white. So, you know what? I think AlphaGo like start point and street. Oh, perfect! Oh, so painful. AlphaGo is doing just perfect. You know what?
We're expecting that throw in now, right? The throw in at G7. That's right.
Right. But throwing doesn't work.
Well, as we saw.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, I mean you're right.
But I think that Sedol will play the throw-in.
The throw-in right here.
After the cutting.
Right. First he will cut.
Right.
Then the block,
right.
which we saw. We saw those two.
Throw-in.
And then the throw-in.
Right.
And if we do this perfectly, there is no.
If no.
Sorry, go ahead.
If white plays here, black will cut, and if white plays here, all recovered. Oh, the game is reversed.
You're a dreamer. You are dreaming. It's inconceivable that it could play the rest of this game and then play those moves, right? Be impossible.
Ooh. He's testing.
Looking for another
He
ko
keeps
along
testing.
the bottom?
Another co-fight will come. Co-fight
like,
is this one.
This is like reconnaissance here. He's just trying to figure out if there's any weakness.
No weakness so far. So the AlphaGo's weakness, I guess, is the time. Actually, 2 hours apiece can be favorable to AlphaGo.
Yeah, I think a fast game would be better.
Right.
If I were Lee Sedol, I would want to play like 5 seconds a move. And my guess is that the human's aggressive pruning would probably work much better. Maybe at the end, you could set it up so that he just plays AlphaGo directly.
Yes.
You know, no Aja Huang. He just plays the computer immediately. And sees if he could, I would love to see, an hour-long session where he plays like 3 blitz games at 5 seconds a move. I think that would be very entertaining. But otherwise, I don't know how I would beat AlphaGo. Pour water on it, I think is the best I could do. Does this look complicated here?
This one?
Yeah.
No, not at all. This is a double call. And I kept thinking about AlphaGo when she is playing the fast game. That's what I kept thinking about. And this is the double call. There's black doesn't have a chance to recover the situation because the double call is the absolute frustration.
Right. White is okay here, just in case you're curious. White is fine. The double ko means that white will be fine.
Wow, but it is great. But AlphaGo can't think about it?
Nope, there it is.
Cool fight came! The only move here, other move can't be conceivable. No, this one is only thing. Yes, go. Good. Boom.
Pay Choseo? Is that right?
Pejuseyo.
Pejuseyo. Right.
Korean one.
I want a ko is I think I just said.
Ko.
That's right. Pay.
Pay.
Try,
In Korean, ko is called pay. P-A-E.
P-A-E. And if I will always mispronounce that. I think, Hyeyeon, I think I can do Hyeyeon as fine.
Hyeyeon is fine.
Pay, it's like between that P and the B. It's really...
P.
Right, yeah.
Pay.
Pay,
Like
that's right.
passion.
So if he has a double ko here, though, black will have an unlimited number of ko threats.
That's true.
So can he get a ko against this top group?
No, not at all. No chance.
No,
Black cannot stand the chance
I'm the one who's dreaming. It's
we are dreaming. We are dreamers.
Dreamers for Lee Sedol, right?
Sedol keeps testing white, but white's responses were perfect. So perhaps Sedol couldn't find any weakness from AlphaGo from the match 3 from this game. So it can be possible.
I think it's terrifying the idea that he didn't make any mistakes. That his mistakes were so far ago. If his only mistake was this elephant jump, right? Was this move out here?
Right.
Which,
Letting white to play.
you know, if you look at it, it hasn't done much this whole game. This move hasn't actually done that much.
Right.
But if that's his only mistake, like, because
Letting you play elephant jump, right?
This is an amazing, right? Exactly. If you said my mistake is I let you play the elephant jump,
losing move. Yeah,
That's-
it could be a losing move because it was letting him play elephant jump.
that's so hard.
But it was unexpected, so I can understand this move.
Huh?
Huh? I'm sorry. Why play somewhere else? You are kidding me? This is still a cool fight. What? Yo. But white doesn't need to worry about this because this is a cool fight, but this is
Now there will be no threats.
Two moves approach cool.
Two-step approach.
Two-step approach cool. Okay. Or two or three. Three move approach cool because white doesn't need to save these 5 stones. These are
so he
trivial.
can leave those away, right? Right.
3-step approach cool. It is not a cool fight actually.
Because it's just through so many approach moves make it very hard. Can you show us the approach?
Yes, of course. 1
and a co-threat
2
and a co-threat.
No, at this point white has to
Just connect and win.
2-step approach cool.
Right.
They're like this. But the game is over. I'm currently watching Sedol's face and I took pity on him because Sedol played something else. He kept testing.
He's looking for a third co.
Right. And the game is this one.
Mm-hmm.
And he played here. I can understand this because if white plays here, doesn't help.
Doesn't
at
help
all.
still. Doesn't help at all.
He will make a throw-in here.
Mhm.
Throw-in.
And cut.
Still a co-fight. Still a direct co, but anyway, it is not a good help. Not a big help, but whatever. Black has to do.
There's no question he's been trying
No
everything
question.
he can here.
No.
It might be too late at this point. Wow.
Yes. Okay. In fact, I took pity on Lee Sedol at this point because I am watching his face and I have never seen his face like that because he was always confident and Cho Hyeyeon looks very happy. Have you seen
Does he? Yeah.
I don't know.
I think he looks very
serious?
serious. Maybe it's hard for me to say.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I see. But have you seen Hikaru no Go?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Sai. He's Ajahn Hwang is Hikaru and Sai is
AlphaGo. It's playing through him, right?
Right.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wow. So the scary thing is they say that AlphaGo can still get better. That the approach that they use to have it play itself and then learn from that is one where it hasn't stopped yet. It's still a good approach and there's still...
Yeah, it can't be stopped, I think, because AlphaGo is getting better and better and he develops his own, her own ability.
Whichever.
Her capability is never beyond...
If you're in love, you use whichever gender you like. It's okay.
Okay. So next event will be a discussion game between 10 elites or
10 pros.
Yeah, 10
but
pros.
that would be scary. What if they lost?
More scary, but it is still worth to try.
Worth a try. Okay. 6, 5, 4. He takes one
cool fight. Here comes the cool fight, and then
Yeah.
First, we are watching the first cool fight in a great series of AlphaGo and Lee Sedol. That is a cool fight. I don't think it is a suitable cool fight, but at least this is a cool fight position.
What do you mean when you say it is a co-fight versus what would make it not a co-fight? I guess because it is a co-position, obviously, but
a co-position, but it is not fatal to the whole game. I mentioned the co-fight, which can convert the situation.
Right.
To the better situation, but this is not.
The other one you showed us was like a 3-step approach co. So you say it's not a co, by which you mean it's not one that black can fight, right?
But this is not a co at all because this is a double co, right? If white plays here, black cannot play like this because white wins the capturing rates
Right.
already.
Right.
But I think, in my opinion, black will cut here.
To make it complicated?
Right. This is more complicated. This is not complicated to us, to us human beings, but I think if AlphaGo made a mistake around here, then it can be reversed.
I don't know.
No,
I mean, I wouldn't bet
we are
on
dreamers.
AlphaGo yeah, I wouldn't bet on that being a mistake right there.
And right now, AlphaGo is taking his time,
Hmm.
taking her time to think of all this, but I don't think AlphaGo will make a critical mistake.
Right.
I think AlphaGo makes a mistake at this point because
Which one?
this one, yeah, he doesn't need to play like this because 1
2, 3. But
and
now,
the co-fight,
but no, it captures the other one, right? Now you're dreaming.
critical one. I know.
Critical mistake. That's right. That would be a pretty critical code.
Okay,
right
okay,
there.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, and
Can
it
it just-
plays here.
Can it just take the other
Okay,
code?
okay. This one. This one is cool fight. If black plays here, white wins the race
White
to
wins
capture.
the race. That's right.
Right.
And
But
black doesn't actually.
black
catch up
will fight this cool fight, and that is a cool fight. So it means that h6, yeah, could be a mistake,
Could be a mistake.
or considered to be a mistake because, anyway, it was not a cool fight, but right now it is a cool fight situation. I'm not saying that black has a chance to. Oh yeah. It is complicated.
I think that the problem that we have here is that we're seeing these complications,
Mm-hmm.
but it's in a situation where it's already ahead. Not
Already
just
ahead.
a little ahead, but like a lot ahead.
Far ahead.
Which means that it's hard for us to say if any of these mistakes are going to be mistakes or just certainty, right? It's really, I don't know if we're learning much about AlphaGo because it is already ahead. Do you know what I mean? Does that kind of make sense?
Makes sense, of course. Because AlphaGo makes a mistake because he was far ahead.
Right.
Right. He leads the game with a great range of gap.
Right.
So right now he doesn't know what to do. I mean, AlphaGo doesn't know what to do. So
Because everything it does wins.
right.
Right. So it all
If
of
he
its
goes
options look
this way,
good.
he wins. If he goes that way, that wins. Then it means
So
that
it can make a mistake. And
Right,
it's
right.
Yeah.
perhaps AlphaGo wants to narrow down the gap of this game. I don't know how to handle this situation, but at least this is a cool fight, and I think AlphaGo can make a mistake at this point. Oh my god, this is more complicated.
What just happened? Can you tell us?
Yes. Black plays here. White takes this one stone. If black plays here, this is obviously the big direct ko. And if there is one cool fight such as this one can be a cool fight. I mean cool threat, right?
Because it could kill all of those stones, right?
Not all of the stones, but
Enough of them.
Right. If white responds, and then
Where's white's code threat?
there are many white cool threats such as this one, or perhaps this one will be better. I think white is still far ahead, but still black can make it. Black can make the situation more complicated.
Right.
Right. Ooh.
He said all fighting.
Oh, he said it was tough.
said all fighting.
But so far so good.
And he looks like he's got that order.
Same way.
That's right, same way. It's a
Right.
slightly different order, but it's the same way.
Right.
Right. He's not playing that first. He's playing. I
Yeah.
think,
We played here, and perhaps AlphaGo will choose to play like this. But this is still a cool fight because if white plays here, black doesn't answer here because because if white is alive, then the game is over. Still,
But even with all that damage.
yeah, damage, but white is still better because
Wow.
white plays on the upper side,
Oh, that play up there
which
means
is
that it would be
J18.
okay.
So Isidro will never consider this. Isidro will play here, and
It's a ko on again, right?
Yeah.
Still ko.
he will use this
As
as
co-threats,
a co-threat.
Because now he'll play this one.
right, and all the game will be reversed if white plays here because white is just
No, then
and
it's
white
just
ends dead.
dead, right?
Oh, someone said 8Q game.
Oh, that's a different comment. Those aren't our
okay,
comments.
okay, okay.
This is different.
Okay, I see. So that was an easy situation, but AlphaGo doesn't. Oh, okay. Yeah, he doesn't play here. This was a big mistake.
Yeah,
right?
it goes ahead and extends. That's right.
Still, this is a cool fight situation. Yeah, we were waiting for that time. Even if it was not critical than we expected, but at the same time, Sedol made it into the middle of White's palace.
Right. Which would be pretty amazing, actually. Because that looked like the palace is the metaphor we've been using, but
Right.
more like a fortress, I think.
More like fortress, but absolutely, Sedol made it, and it was started from H2. H2 was amazing.
AlphaGo is thinking here. We're at this one.
This is still a cool fight, and this move was obvious. Perhaps it's just no, that doesn't work. Black plays here. No. I made a
Seki?
mistake because
Oh, no, that's
if
not
White
Seki.
plays here, that is. Oh,
Ko again.
it becomes serious. It becomes serious because
That's a better ko for black, right?
Oh, much better.
Because
much
this is
better.
a direct ko. When we say
Right.
it's a better ko for black, it means that
And Black's direct ko, and White has to.
White has to
play-
make the first threat.
Right.
So that's why we say this is a direct ko for black, because
Right.
there's a
Direct
lot of
ko for
folks
black.
who this is the first go they're seeing.
Whoa.
This would be a huge success.
Wow.
So
Yeah, I think Black will connect one stone.
you think White will connect here?
Yes, of course.
And
That's the
then
only move.
Only move, and then Black will connect here.
I think, Black will connect. Here comes.
Here come. Oh! He does it this way.
Yeah.
It's similar. It's similar, right?
Similar, but okay, this is still a direct ko. Where is a ko thread? Let me see. Ko thread, I suggested this one. And if White plays here, and White will be separated, and this one will be very big, even if White can run away like this. And if Black's position becomes very big, but we all knew that there is a ko fight around here.
Right.
But I think that AlphaGo has a little weakness in terms of ko fight. So in that case, White can win by 1.5 points.
See, the test is still pass.
Yeah.
Still pass the test. Oh my gosh.
I think that White can be complicated, and Isadori's test was succeeded.
Right. Here we go.
Here we go.
Off on the
Here we
ko.
go again with a ko thread, a great ko thread.
Here we go
Please show us.
again for the first time. Here we
Again
go
for the first time?
That's right. That's
Not a
right.
first time.
Well, because we've all seen it before, but it is still
Yeah.
the first time.
Da, 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 da.
This is
Here we go
very
again.
exciting. This is the
Here we
third
go,
game,
here we
by
go.
the way, between Lee Sedol and AlphaGo.
A
in their
touch.
challenge match. The score unfortunately stands 2-0 in favor of AlphaGo. I say unfortunately. Maybe it's that
In favor
I
of?
want,
Okay.
I want Lee Sedol to win. I'm gonna admit I'm very biased. There,
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly.
Well
Whoa,
done. High
whoa,
five.
Yeah.
The question is, will AlphaGo answer? Because doesn't she have a local threat?
If White answers here, Black takes one stone. This could be a disaster. A disaster, it means that White just. I'm sorry. You know what? I was also. I become. White dies, right?
Right.
White answered that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
This is a cool fight. Another
it's
cool
another
fight.
cool fight.
That is a continuous
Oh,
turning or
so
whatever.
White can go ahead and answer, and it just transposes into another co-fight.
The question is, can AlphaGo read all the variations around here?
Probably.
Probably.
I mean,
probably. AlphaGo doesn't have much time right now. 14 minutes.
Well, I don't think we've
So-
seen AlphaGo go into Byoyomi yet either. Answers the ko.
Answer.
And he said, "I'll takes."
And Isadora made it. In that case, L1 was crucial indeed.
Yeah,
L1.
yeah.
Such
Wow.
a great wisdom. Yeah. Such a great prediction.
So this is Isedol's deep reading here to play
Right,
L1
right.
to set this whole thing up. Wow. Why do we watch this game when Cho Hyeyeon knows everything? That's a good question. Why do they watch this? Why are they watching if you know how it's all going to go?
What? I love
Cho Hyeyeon is AlphaGo.
Yeah. I love AlphaGo, and that is the answer.
Ah, there you go.
And interestingly enough, AlphaGo has developed his own strains, but at the same time, Lee Sedol is doing his best for testing AlphaGo.
Right. Right. This whole sequence that we're seeing, by the way, the game was pretty much decided, right?
Right.
So it's very surprising.
Pretty much decided ahead of us, 30 moves ahead.
Oh, 30 moves. Yeah, move 32.
Oh, I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry.
What's just happened?
What are you doing?
What is this?
Coast red. That was a coast red, but if black plays here, too bad. This is not good.
Not good for?
Not good for white.
What happened? Well, so why? Walk us through what happens. Now if white takes, it's still a ko, right?
Okay. You know what? This coast red is that was white's liberty, right? But whatever.
Whatever.
White feels off.
Sure. Yeah.
White feels he's on her liberty, right?
Right.
And then if white plays here, black can connect, and then this. Oh no! This can be possible indeed. Black cannot connect here, and if black plays here, white can. I become dumb. I think that I become crazy. No. This is still a direct ko. Direct ko.
And Lee Sedol is ready for his ko threat. He's
right.
This is a cut over here. Yep.
Is it a ko threat? Yes, it's a ko threat because if white plays here, the following diagram is like this, and black wins the race.
Wins the capturing race here
by one move.
with that Tsuji. Yeah, exactly. So that's definitely a good ko thread.
Right.
You guys all followed that, right?
Works.
Everybody saw, because he's reading this whole thing in his head without playing any of the stones. So you guys, of course, should practice visualizing that sequence all by yourselves, right?
At a glance, right? At a glance.
Just like you did. Just like you did, right? This is Cho Hyeyeon, 9 Pro from the Korean Baduk Association, one of the strongest women in the world right now.
Thank you.
Just by the way.
Yeah.
So
I try my best to beat one of the top main players by myself.
Lee Chang-ho?
Right.
Next week?
Or next month.
Next month,
April.
okay.
And my goal is to defeat Kaze. Really? Yeah.
Wow.
I want to challenge him.
Is your goal still Koje, not AlphaGo?
I think it's hard to say, but Kaze is someone that I can approach, but AlphaGo
harder to approach.
Right, harder to approach. Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
But I wonder what it is, because if AlphaGo wants to keep fighting the co-fight, when it comes to the co-fight, white has to destroy the co-threat. So right move was this one, right?
Black has a lot of co-threats
right.
when white responds that way, right?
P12 allowed black to make more co-threats around here. I know everything is suspicious. And this one, you know what? I think I became a little bit complicated because this kind of life and death situation was not so difficult to read, but at the same time, this great machine kept reading something weird. AlphaGo is doing better, but
maybe it's making a mistake.
Right.
Because that would be a huge upset if Lee Sedol is able to claw back a victory in the heart of the white fortress on the bottom. This would reverse the game, right?
Yeah,
this
yeah.
Is enough
I
of a
think
thing on the bottom.
game won't be reversed. No, don't worry. But at the same time, this co-fight is black's success, right? That was obvious. White should have avoided a co-fight in any case. But at the same time, Isidore made it with some asking moves.
Right. He asks a question AlphaGo maybe didn't answer, right? Didn't answer correctly.
Didn't answer correctly. Correctly to humans' perspective.
We're definitely seeing the fighting spirit here,
Yeah.
right?
Black has to connect this one stone, right? That was a great co-threat, but
now he has all these co-threats in the
another
upper right,
co-threat
right?
on the
So in this case, after this connection,
I think the next one is
Just
around.
this or this? Or
I think that one. That one.
that one right there. Mm-hmm. What?
Sorry. Oh, you said I made another one. He.
What?
I see. Oh, you said there's intention. Is that? Yeah. Right
Now
now,
he has
his
an
goal,
eye.
and I mean, Sedor's purpose is to make things complicated, right?
Mhm.
So the co-fights become bigger. The fight became bigger, and then if white plays here, and another co started, but this one is a direct co, which is favorable to black.
Right. This would be a great co for black here.
So
And he has some big co-threats now on the right?
At this point, it is not because it.
Oh, it's
black
actually
is already
risking.
damaged, right?
It's
yeah.
risking the whole group
Right.
here,
Black
right?
takes more risks.
Yes.
Woo!
Oh, and AlphaGo is not backing down.
Okay, that is AlphaGo. Things become more interesting. Okay.
Well, we didn't want a boring game here, did we?
I'm sorry.
Let's find it here. I'll find it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. But it is easier for AlphaGo, so I don't think that H1 was better than C5, because this co-fight is extremely bigger.
You think it's easier for black if black had just connected
right.
here?
Right now, black cannot use any co-thread around here because it becomes.
Oh.
That is a good co-thread.
Because
if
black
plays
captures
here, it takes one stone,
and then
and the game is over.
game is over because white is alive.
Yeah.
Right.
Perfect.
Good co-threat.
Mm-hmm.
AlphaGo has made some very strong co-threats.
Ooh.
Right?
What perfect co-thread.
Yeah.
Wow. Can read it.
Like finding these local co-threats is pretty. I don't know. My students can't find these local co-threats, so
Okay.
I'm very.
But this is a perfect local call thread, and it was quite amazing. AlphaGo can deal with it. If AlphaGo is able to handle such complicated call fights, then what is AlphaGo's weakness?
Well, if co-fights are not AlphaGo's weakness, well, it's also hard because this is a co-fight where, again, it was already imbalanced, right? AlphaGo was already very far ahead. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
that's the
sorry, I'm
resignation.
talking in Korean. Resign.
That's okay.
Yeah, because C1 is the beautiful move ever. Yeah, AlphaGo can handle the situation, and Isidore starts his own review. Oh, don't do that. Isidore starts his own review.
And one of the referees is coming over. One of the referees here is a professional player from the KBA, and
I know,
Lee Sedol is
but
looking
the
to talk
referee
to him.
cannot help him because a referee cannot represent the AlphaGo stuff. And
Yeah.
Isidore is totally destroyed, and I can understand that AlphaGo is much superior to us. I mean, myself.
Aja Hong there getting up and walking. around.
Ajawan left?
Well, he's
no,
letting
no,
the
no.
referee have a seat to watch what's
Yes.
going on here. They'll probably cut this feed off momentarily. Yep, there it is.
Resign.
That's the end of the.
Oh,
wow,
resign.
Wow.
Wow. To be honest, we should talk about the next game. 'Cause
Yeah, what do you think we should talk about the next game here? So,
yeah, it was a wonderful game, and if I review the game with Andrew, the winning move was the elephant jump.
we can look at it if you want to go ahead.
C11.
C11. Hold
Let's
down
go
shift.
back.
Hold down shift.
But I want to keep it because this C1 was amazing.
It's a good local threat.
Yeah,
But is it really so
a perfect
amazing?
local threat, and
Is it just that you're surprised that it could find the local threat?
I was surprised.
Or- okay.
Totally surprised, and Isidore saw it, and then he decided to resign the game. Yeah,
GG.
for Isidore, for Oppa, Oppa and Gangnam Style. That's okay, because yeah, he can enjoy it from now on, and
Yes.
AlphaGo is much stronger than any other human beings.
All right.
Right.
He
so
can play with
hope,
an easy heart now.
Right.
Yeah, that's
I hope he enjoys it from now on. Of course, the result of the match came to an end, but the AlphaGo will. I don't know what to say.
You don't even know, right?
No,
It's
no,
hard.
no. It was just dominant and predominant. What can I say?
It was so dominant. That's right.
Dominant.
It's hard to know what we can do for the next match because it just seems to be doing so well.
Right.
Hyeyeon, Cho Hyeyeon, thank you so much.
Yeah,
It's really been wonderful to have you here.
Thanks for being with me and
Everybody
thanks
out
for being
there,
with us.
thank you so much for doing the job. Thank your
Yeah.
moderators in the chat who did a good job.
Yeah, any
keeping things
advice
clean.
will be welcome because
That's
Isidore
right.
has to overcome
Yeah,
the
if
situation.
any of you guys figure out how to beat AlphaGo, you should
Right.
let us know. I will answer the question there for sure.
I
So-
hope I'll see you again.
Yeah, we hope to see you again too. Do some more
Yeah.
commentary. It would be great. So thank you all so much for joining us. The next match will be tomorrow. We'll do the commentary at the same time. I think Myung-won Kim will be back for the
Yes.
commentary. I think we're gonna
Yeah,
give you the
thank
weekend
you.
off.
Yes, I'll be back.
In the meantime, we're gonna head
Yeah.
downstairs and we're gonna watch the Madhouse
Yes,
with the
yes,
press
I'll-
conference and all of the
I'll go downstairs and
cameras
have some
and the
interviews.
craziness. That's right. Thank you all so much for joining us.
Yeah, see ya.
Signing off.